Hi everyone, really good to be with you today. Hope you're all doing all right. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, guys. Keep pressing in. Hopefully we'll be out of whatever is happening right now really soon. I just got a little thought for you this morning. I'm going to read from the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, from verses 4 to 12. And just think about, maybe this sounds a little bit like someone that us as missional chaplains also talk about a lot. Here we go. From verse 4. Yet it was our weaknesses he carried. It was our sorrows that weighed him down. And we thought his troubles were a punishment from God, a punishment for his own sins. But he was pierced for our rebellion, crushed for our sins. He was beaten so we could be whole. He was whipped so we could be healed. All of us, like sheep, have strayed away. We have left God's paths to follow our own. Yet the Lord laid on him the sins of us all. He was oppressed and treated harshly, yet he never said a word. He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep is silent before the shearers, he did not open his mouth. Unjustly condemned, he was led away. No one cared that he died without descendants, that his life was cut short in midstream. But he was struck down for the rebellion of my people. He had done no wrong, and had never deceived anyone. He was buried like a criminal. He was put in a rich man's grave. But it was the Lord's good plan to crush him and cause him grief. Yet when his life is made an offering for sin, he will have many descendants. He will enjoy a long life, and the Lord's good plan will prosper in his hands. When he sees all that is accomplished by his anguish, he will be satisfied. And because of his experience, my righteous servant will make it possible for many to be counted righteous, for he will bear all their sins. I will give him the honours of a victorious soldier, because he exposed himself to death. He was counted among the rebels. He bore the sins of many and interceded for rebels. Guys, in case you hadn't twigged, that's basically about Jesus. Well, it is about Jesus. And it was written 700 years before he even set foot on earth. And this is one of the things that helps me be grounded in my faith, that actually over 500 years, 600 years, this was 700 years before Jesus came. People were saying stuff as specific as he was pierced for our rebellion, like the nails in his hands on the cross. He was beaten so we could be whole. He was whipped so we could be healed. He will bear all their sins. 700 years before. And this isn't the only prophecy about Jesus, and Jesus fulfills all of them. And I just want you to take that away as you go into the rest of your week. Actually, Jesus is a really well-documented guy. And there's way more proof of his reality than it might first seem. Have a great week, guys, and I'd love to chat to you more when we're back in person. See you later.